Hey guys, it's Kylie. Welcome back to my channel. Halloween is coming up. Woohoo! I'm so excited. I love doing Halloween makeup, at least attempting stuff. It's fun. And I was looking at some videos and I saw a 5-minute hack video. What's that channel called? I think it's, I'll link it below in the description box or up here or something. But I think it's 5-minute crafts. That's what it is. And I saw this video where they take Elmer's glue and toilet paper and you can create like scars and stuff, which is basically like taking liquid latex and making a scar and stuff. But I figured if this does actually work, it would be a great alternative to the liquid latex. A lot of people don't buy liquid latex because you don't use it that often. It can be more pricey. It's just nice to use stuff that you already have, and most people have glue. That's what we got today. We got some Elmer's glue, I got some toilet paper, and we're gonna see if this works as well as liquid latex or just even a little bit. And if it does, I think that'd be pretty cool. So instead of doing something on my face, I am gonna do it on my arm. It'll just be easier for me to work on right now since I'm not gonna do like a big makeup look or anything. This is just to test out whether this is gonna work or not. And I hope it does, because those 5-minute craft hack thing videos normally don't go that well, but sometimes they got some good ones. And it looked like the videos that they did looked well and it worked well. So let's find out together. Woo! Okay, welcome to my tabletop. Isn't it pretty? Okay, so we've got our Elmer's glue. I've got a pretty decently big paintbrush. This is just from Walmart. Came in a big pack for like $1. I've got a bunch of them. And then of course I've got some toilet paper. First thing I'm gonna do, I have an empty box and it's just trash, so that is what I'm going to put my glue on. It's just an empty cartridge from something I got in BoxyCharm. I just put the glue on top of that to use as a palette so I don't ruin anything else. I'm gonna start laying down some glue on my forearm here. What I'm gonna try to attempt is to do like a wound or an opening with the toilet paper and the glue. Now on the 5-minute crafts, they didn't do anything crazy. They did, one of them was they wet down some toilet paper, put it on the skin, and then like took the end of the paintbrush and created a line down the middle of the toilet paper, so separating it, oops, and it created a scar looking thing that way. And then the other way they did it was by putting it around your mouth and then creating like a Joker looking thing. But I'm gonna try to create an open wound like I would normally with liquid latex. And this is what I do. I would put a layer of liquid latex, toilet paper or paper towel or something, and then another layer of liquid latex, and then continue that process until I get what I want. Problems with liquid latex is you have to wait so long for it to dry. I'm hoping since this is Elmer's glue, it normally dries pretty fast. So far it's looking fine. It's looking basically the same as what it would with liquid latex. And then I'm just taking pieces of toilet paper, tearing them because I don't want any of these straight edges on there. And then I'll continue to layer them. And then at the end, I can cut through the middle and then create an opening. I guess I could have just layered toilet paper along the sides, but this is how I do it with liquid latex too. So I just love using stuff that we already have at home. It means you have to spend less money on Halloween costumes, because Halloween costumes, if you don't DIY them, they're so expensive when you just buy a costume at the store. And Halloween makeup is expensive, so I just like to use what I already have at home. If I have to buy a certain color of eyeshadow or eyeliner or something to help with the costume, then that's okay, but I don't like spending a lot. It's nice to find the DIY tricks and stuff at home. So far, it's looking really good. Okay, this is gonna be a big wound. It's pretty goopy right now. It's looking all right. So I'm gonna go to the hair dryer and dry this. All right, this dried down really fast. It might be beneficial to dry it in between each layer, just so then the bottom layers don't take as long to dry when you're drying it at the end, if you did like what I did. Does that make sense? You know? Okay, so we've got a pretty good base. I think it looks good. What I'm gonna do next is cut right here to make an opening for the gash. Be careful with this part. I don't want you to cut yourself. I would normally be using eyebrow scissors, but I don't have mine right now, so just be super duper careful. I'm not even close to my skin right now. I'm just on the very top layer, so just be careful, please. Okay, so it is still wet underneath, so that's what I was talking about earlier, where it would have been better to dry each layer separately, so then you don't have this issue. It is nice because you can kind of manipulate it though. I'm gonna tear some of that off though, so it's not giving me I don't want this giant lip that it has here. I don't want that. I can cut it off. I'm gonna try to just peel it. Well, no, I'll cut it. Just all that excess from the middle that we cut out, or cut. I'm just trying to flatten it a bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good so far. And then as long as we can get it to flesh tone, and then it's something that we could work with, you know, this would be a more irritated red skin tone color. You could make this inside bloody and whatever. But I'm gonna take the blow dryer to it again just to make sure this inside stuff is all dry. Okay, we are pretty much all dry now. So what I'm gonna try to do is use some concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way sculpting concealer. And I'm gonna attempt to make it skin tone. This looks pretty orange. Need a different color. I guess I'll mix it with, this is Dose of Colors concealer in the shade Fair. Maybe this will even it out. That's a little better. And then I'm gonna take a small contouring brush and stipple it all over. I may have used too much concealer. Oops. It's working. It definitely gives the toilet paper a way different color. The toilet paper itself looks way more orange than what it actually looks like on my skin. But that's okay. If it's something you're gonna be layering and coloring anyways, it shouldn't make that big of a difference. So far so good though. That's super easy and it's not doing anything weird. I can see the layer of glue around where there's no toilet paper sitting. It's giving off a funny texture and I can see the edges down here. So if you don't want that, just be careful and only put the glue where you're putting your toilet paper. I gotta stop picking at it because I keep ruining it. So far, I am super impressed. This is way faster than liquid latex. It's giving off the same effect. It's fast. This is a really good hack. I don't know why I'm so surprised it works. Probably because I got the idea from the 5-minute crafts. I'm now putting on a powder. This is like a skin tone powder on top of here. I'm not gonna go crazy with this because the main idea was to see if this works, and it does. Like, I'm super happy about it, but I wanna see if I can just make it look kinda cool. So I'm just deeping it up with some skin tone eyeshadows. I'm taking 2 different ones to give it more dimension. No real rhyme or reason for it right now. And now I'm gonna go in with a yellow shade because this will help create some bruising looks all around, even outside of the scar itself, because all of your skin around it would be bruised too, not just the scar itself or the wound itself. Do a little bit of lime green. I'm just gonna do this super fast, not trying to make it good or anything. I just really wanna see how it's gonna look with different types of makeup on top of it and everything. And I'm gonna do a little bit of purples. I don't even know what a fresh wound looks like. I think it would be more red than anything, don't you? Probably. So let's put some red in there around the wound itself. This looks like poop. I mean, the only thing that looks bad really, especially with all the layering of the makeups now, is just this edge of the glue where the toilet paper is not sitting on. So definitely be careful with that if you're gonna try this. I got my CC Beauty cream paints. So we're gonna add a little bit of this because why not? I'm using a flat shader brush. I'm gonna go into the red and put that inside where the gash is. I don't have any fake blood or anything. This almost looks pink. This looks really cheesy right now. I promise, I'm not bad at doing this kind of stuff. This is new for me here. And I'm gonna go in with black and go around the edge of the scrape. And I'll go in some spots with more black because it'll give it a look of that spot was a little bit deeper. Know what I mean? Cool, and then you have some fake blood and put it in there and then it would look like a wound. This is not my best work, so don't judge me on that. Main thing, just testing if this works. Want to see how products sit on it and work with it. And so far it's really good. I think the only thing that happened was the toilet paper got bounced around a lot too after when I was applying, like, I think the concealer or the powder. So it made it a little bit more wrinkly and everything, but that's okay. It looks fine like that. It's not a big deal. Again, this stuff, just be careful. I would say it works. This is definitely a fantastic alternative to liquid latex, and I'm super happy about it. I want to work with this more and see how good I can get with it, different things we can do with it. I mean, there's so much you can do. There's so much you do with liquid latex, so this isn't much different. Halloween on a budget. Yeah. Okay, let's see how easy this thing will come off. Should we do that? I'm gonna pull here. That kind of stings a little bit because it's pulling off my hairs. Ow. Ow. Not bad, not bad at all. That was easy. Easy removal, easy application. That is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that hack. Let me know if you try it out or if you have any other hacks like this. I think this was so cool. Such an easy thing to do. Everybody, well, most everybody has glue at their house. And if you don't, it's like $1, not even, to pick up glue. Everybody has toilet paper, so super easy. Then you just use some eyeshadows, do some stuff. You can make some cool zombie looks, whatever with it. So if you guys have any ideas for Halloween costumes or Halloween makeup that you want to see, please let me know because I will be starting Halloween makeup for the month of October. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, please let me know and I will see you in the next one. Bye.